All right, everybody, round three. We are going to do a third reading, which normally we don't do, because the first two are unfamiliar decks, and I want to use the one that's most comfortable to me to get clarity. I was going to pull a Twin Flame Oracle card from this Twin Flame Ascension deck I just got. I didn't like the first one. Didn't make me feel good. We're going to pick another one. One with Self, Blossoming. That one I like. Yeah. Oh, there you go. You can see that. And we're going to do a Shadowwork Oracle 2 from the Dark Mirror deck. Let's just pick one at random. Artificial Heart. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. Artificial Heart. Last time I pulled one of the Twin Flame Oracle cards when I was just fucking around. It was something about head over heart, or head versus heart. So maybe the theme here is keeping an open heart space, not letting your mind drag you down too far. Because getting in your head stops growth. You can't progress as long as you feel stuck. So by keeping out of your head, you make consistent progress. All right, Spirit, we want clarity on this dynamic with the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Twin Flame versus Soulmate. Let's do this. First up, the Moon, secrecy, intuition, death, transformation, and change. Could be that we're coming out of that period where things were concealed from us. Knight of Pentacles, as per usual, slow-moving, stable offer, persevering to reach a goal. Two of Wands. There's a choice here, but let's look at this. Two paths, decisions, options, planning. Grass is always greener on the other side. Emigration, suddenly leaving, deciding to stay or go. Waiting, anticipation, restlessness, detachment, withdrawal, and wanderlust. Okay, so the grass is always greener analogy is something that we touched on in the reading that got deleted. We were talking about how since the beginning with tarot, every time I've read for a Divine Masculine, they show up as an emperor initially, and then once you get to know them, meet them, interact with them, you realize that they have karmic ties. They have things that they have to work through, and it's a decision that that masculine has to make in order to become an emperor. The first one that we started reading for didn't want to do the work, didn't want to bridge the gap, and didn't want to make progress. So he didn't. It wound up just being a karmic relationship, and that's okay. Karmic isn't a bad or evil term. It indicates somebody who is in a cycle. You're supposed to learn a lesson from them. We got 4 cards here. But just to finish up that thought, karmic's not a bad word. And everybody's been a karmic at some point for somebody. It's part of the process of growth. And I think that if we didn't have these karmic ties in the beginning, we wouldn't be able to appreciate the relationship when we finally get there. Because we need to go through all of the things we have to go through in order to appreciate that solid relationship, that divine union. But we got the Magician. All right, so Knight of Pentacles, Two of Wands. So there's a fork in the road. We've got options. The Magician, Temperance, 5 of Coins, and the 10 of Cups. We are reaching for our manifestations, finding balance within ourselves, coming out of the cold, with or without somebody else, to find our 10 of Cups, our happiness. And we will achieve victory. But let's see a little bit more information about the specifics regarding these two paths. So I'm going to push these up here. Path number 1, the Hermit, the 5 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. Coming out of isolation, surrendering to the universe, and choosing to be generous with the people in your life. That kind of bounces back to what we were talking about yesterday with letting your guard down, letting other people in, stopping yourself from isolating or falling back into old patterns. Let's see the outcome of option 1 here. The 9 of Pentacles, independence, an Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning, the Chariot, the 8 of Wands, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the 8 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. So one of these masculines is getting walked away from. The Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles tell me that we're independent, we're abundant within ourselves. We don't need anyone else. But that doesn't mean you don't want someone else. You can maintain independence in your life, in a relationship. I think it's important to have your own things going on, but that's healthy. If you're around the same person every day, all day, tried and true, we already know this. You're not going to get sick of each other necessarily, but you will stop each other from growing. You'll become stagnant, too comfortable almost. But let's see more about this decision. Path 2, we need to know more about the other path. Ooh. I am assuming, because we've been doing so much work with codependency and not being that way, that path number 1 is the Twin. Path number 2, Queen of Cups, 4 of Cups, the 7 of Swords again, and then the 4 of Wands again. So if this second path is the King of Pentacles, y'all didn't see nothing, you don't know nothing. Anyway, if this King of Pentacles is the second path, then there's deception involved in some way, shape, or form. And a cycle. A cycle's completion or a cycle's beginning. What is this deception? We weren't really able to uncover it. Yeah. 6 of Swords, sailing on the calmer waters. Here's that King of Pentacles. That's a lot. I'm not taking everything, just these 3. The Fool, the Queen of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. One of the oracle cards that I didn't want to take was something about a false twin. It could be, if it is a love interest, that this King of Pentacles coming forward is a false twin. That's why I would need discernment in the situation. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Swords is the only one not on the board. So it could be that this King of Pentacles coming in, Queen of Swords, right the fuck there. That's crazy. I'm really confused now because the Twin Flame card came up on the second path.